So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here comes Allen. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They motion the slot man left. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down for Houston.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Go! 19 Lions.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down.
Go! Go! Let's go!
On the give, this is Allen. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll give him lots of room. Out of bounds, up beyond the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Jacksonville. Throwing now from the gun. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Got it. Ready? COVID-19. Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to the air one more time. His throw left side is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Back to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run it here with Jones. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Jaguars. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side, and in this case...
And this one is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. A carry here for Allen. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
On the ready. 18 rally. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. They go back to Allen. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They run it once more with Jones. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Texans are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the ground, it's Allen. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. It'll just end up a little bit short. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Going up top for Evans. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
With the score, Jaguars 13, Texans 7.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard.
At their own 26-yard line.
First and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He'll look to throw. Fires quickly, it is complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down, Jaguars.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
60 bison, 60 bison. Cougar 19, 79 Broncos.
Back to the air once more on second down. That is intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down.
Ready? Reload, reload. Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set.
Receiver in motion, headed left. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
The tight end going in motion to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete to Evans. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down, 6.
Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll throw out of the gun. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They'll look to throw yet again. Going up top for Evans. That is brought in. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. They'll look to throw again. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
And the Jaguars first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Back to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
65-6.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Jaguars. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Jaguars 48, Texans 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion left. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's going to be intercepted. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They send Evans in motion. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. The second down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. They look to run with Jones. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll run with Allen. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Turnover on down.
At the 60, let's go.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Jaguars. That his second touchdown tonight. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point, and the Texans will get just a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Past midfield.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go,
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Let's go now.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted.
Come on, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's taken down up past the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division.